While we back, live out your dreams. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And today we got Merill Hoge coming to the hot seat, and let's see what he really has to say about Shedeur Sanders because he ain't going to put fear in nobody. Is the headline, and this is John Breach, and let's see what he's talking about. During April 23rd interview, Hoge was asked to give his take on quarterback. He explained why he doesn't think Sanders' game will translate very well to the NFL. I think the best way to sum him up is he's a really good college quarterback. His accuracy is good. His process is good, as Hoge said. And when I say good, I use a scale from 1 to 10, so it's good around a 5. So if you're a 5 in college, okay, that's accuracy and process are the two most important aspects of transitioning to the NFL. Pocket awareness, and then we start building it. But those two things, if you're a 5, you're not a first rounder. You're not a franchise guy. And if NFL teams felt the same way as Hoge, it's easy to see why Sanders ended up sliding. Although Sanders led all FBS with 74% completion, I said that number is distorted because Sanders threw so many screens. Got a 4-year career. Nobody threw more bubble screens than Sanders. During the 24 season, Sanders had 168 passing attempts that were or behind the line of scrimmage, which were tied for the most in the FBS. Those passes attempts represented 35% of all his throws. You have to look past the screen to figure out how Sanders would translate. In college, it can be hard to translate a kid to where he's going to play, so you have to look deeper into it. You have to find things that simulate the NFL. You're not going to throw 50% of your bubble screens and survive in the NFL. You can't do that in college. They'll sit there and they say their offensive line was bad, so that's why they did those type of things. If your quarterback is good, you can run everything. You just don't have to run a bubble screen. Hoge felt like the Buffalo used so many screens in an effort to help Sanders. You're going to protect the kid. I get that from a coaching aspect. You would do that. Former Steelers running back then pointed to several recent first rounders, C.J. Dayton and Joe. Said Sanders is nowhere near those guys in talent. And that the skill set you're looking for, how I said, he ain't even close. He ain't even in the ballpark. There's some toughness to him I like, but how he moves, he ain't going to put fear in anybody. Hoge also didn't like the fact that Sanders seemed to get worse as the 24 season went on, which included 36-14 loss in the Alamo Bowl. Sanders has arguably his worst game. He got worse as the year went on. The only guy I've seen have a worse bowl game than he did in my 30 years is Mitchell. Hoge then issued a warning to any team that might have been thinking about selecting him. He can't handle the expectation that are coming his way. He's going to be an epic failure. He's going to set your organization back 2 or 3 years. Okay, that's Merill Hoge's take. Give it up for Merill Hoge. And if you don't know who Merill Hoge is, this is Merill Hoge. And I like Merill Hoge. He's a tough, no-nonsense guy. He calls it like he sees it. That's just his opinion. But he didn't downgrade the kid and make up false stuff like the kid, like he's this and he's that. He was really just talking about on the field, so I can respect that. But however, what I can't respect is C.J. Stroud, Jaden Daniels, Joe Burrow. Okay, cool, whatever, bro. But if Shedeur is not there, then ain't nobody there. Because Shedeur really one of the best quarterbacks in a long time, bro. Real talk. One of the best NFL ready quarterbacks in a long time. It's Merill Hoge, ladies and gentlemen. He's always, you know what I'm saying? He's really good, though. I can't lie. I rock with him. He tells it like it is on the quarterback, so I can give it to him. But I wouldn't say he's going to be an epic failure. And the expectations can't be high on him because he's a 5th-round pick. So we're not even going to do that to him. He ain't got no expectation. The expectation is he don't supposed to make it out of camp if we're going to go by the 5th-round pick. But since you know it's some BS, you know there's a lot of pocket stuff going on with that. So you're going to have to grade him like a number one pick, like he is. And all these quarterbacks ain't too many good quarterbacks left, bro. Like, shout out to C.J. Stroud, shout out to Joe Burrow, shout out to Josh Allen. But even C.J. Stroud, them boys ain't no A-list quarterbacks. They good. Josh Allen won MVP, but he ain't the MVP. Y'all know who the MVP is. And he good too. Ain't no A-list quarterbacks like that, bro. Patrick Mahomes ain't even like that for real. Josh Allen and Lamar is the best. Jordan Love dislike it, and then everybody else just everybody else. Joe Burrow, don't get me wrong, Joe Burrow up there too. But everybody else just halfway. Everybody else just good and below good. Ain't no nice quarterbacks. It's a level to this. It's like them boys. It's like them boys. It's like Josh. It's like Lamar by himself, really. And then Josh and Mahomes. I'm not Mahomes. Josh and Joe Burrow. And there ain't too many good quarterbacks anyway. So, like I said, his expectations should be of a fifth round pick, just like everybody else. But you know they ain't gonna do that to him. And Shedeur has been dealing with these same expectations his whole life. He has passed or exceeded at every level, and I expect the same when he goes to the NFL. Even with a Cleveland Brown bad organization team, he's still gonna make some say, and you still gonna be able to see his talent. Now I like Merill too, though, so I ain't gonna hold on the back because he did keep it football. A lot of these people just say a lot of other stuff. But he kept it football, so I can give him some respect on it. But at the same time, too, I think Shedeur gonna do his thing, man. I really do. I really think Shedeur gonna do his thing, man. But y'all know what it is, man. Y'all tell me what y'all think, man. Y'all make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. And y'all get at the kid. I'll holler at y'all next time.